Jai Hind everyone, welcome back to the class of English studies. My name is Arun Kumar, your guide, mentor and partner in the mission of mastering NDA, CDS and SSC English. Friends, in the series of 100 golden rules of spotting errors, we have discussed so far 47 rules from topics subject, verb, agreement and conjunction. In this video, we are going to continue with the same. We are going to discuss a few more rules. So this is rule number 48 in continuation to the rules we have discussed in the previous videos. Rule number 48 says prevent is followed by from plus VING, verb with ING. Example, he was prevented from entering the hall. So correct pairing will be prevent will be followed by from, not by to. In exam, you will get question like he was prevented to enter the hall. In place of from, you will find to in examination, and that is the common error. That is the error that you have to spot. So prevent will be followed by from, not by to. Rule number 48. Stop is followed by from and same verb with ing. Example, the police stopped him from escaping. In exam, you will get question like the police stopped him to escape. To infinitive, which is wrong. Stopped will always be followed by from and verb with ing, not by to infinitive, to plus verb. So these are small areas that you have to keep in mind. These are the rules which we have to keep in mind. Many questions have been asked based on these rules. Now rule number 50. Accustomed to with verb with ing. Accustomed is followed by to with verb ing. Generally, to infinitive is followed by original verb V1. But here accustomed to will be followed by verb with ing. Like example, he is accustomed to working hard. So in exam, what you will get like? He is accustomed to work hard. You will think that after to V1, so it is right, but it is wrong. Accustomed to is followed by verb with ing, not with V1. Rule number 51 is different. Used to is followed by V1, original form of verb. He used to live in Delhi, not living in Delhi. Don't apply that rule here. Wrong. So accustomed to is followed by verb with ing, and used to is followed by original form of verb V1. Now rule number 52. Object to is followed by verb with ing. Like accustomed to, working. So object to, verb with ing. Don't get confused that you have to here, so V1 should be used. No. I object to being treated badly. In examination, you will get question like I object to be treated badly. It seems to be correct, even sounds to be correct, but grammatically wrong. Object 2 is followed by verb with ing, not like this, be treated badly. Object 2, verb with ing. Look forward to is followed by again verb with ing. I look forward to meeting you, not meet you. Rule number 54, prefer to. Prefer means you choose, you like, choice, more than. I prefer to coffee. मुझे कॉफी से ज्यादा चाय पसंद है. I prefer tea to coffee. In exam, we will get question like in place of to we will get than. I prefer tea than coffee. Wrong. Right is I prefer tea to coffee. Prefer is followed by to. Now this is rule number 55. A very important rule. There are many questions asked in examination based on this rule. So you have to keep this rule in mind always during the exam. Let us see. When a sentence begins with negative or semi-negative words or phrases. Any sentence beginning with what? Negative or semi-negative words or phrases, then what will happen? Subject verb inversion is mandatory. Now, what is subject verb inversion? What is it? It is auxiliary verb comes before the subject. Means auxiliary verb will come first, then will come subject. And this is called inversion. Remember. Means any sentence beginning with negative or semi-negative words, then inversion formula is a must, and this is the checkpoint. While spotting the errors, you have to ensure that inversion has been applied in the sentence, such sentence. Example. Some common triggers for inversions, like the sentence can start with never, rarely, seldom, hardly, scarcely. These are negative words. No sooner than, not only, but also, scarcely when, hardly when, by no means, in no way. If any sentence begins with these triggers or these negative words, then we shall apply inversion formula. Now let us see the example. Scarcely. First checkpoint is what? Scarcely is followed by when. Scarcely is followed by when. Correct? Then scarcely is negative. So inversion. Inversion is what? Helping verb comes first, then comes the subject. Correct. In examination, what type of question you'll get? Scarcely we had sat down. Wrong. What will the correct structure? Scarcely had we sat down. First auxiliary verb, then the subject. Same applies here. Barely is negative. Then you can see had and subject, auxiliary verb and subject. Correct? Inversion. And barely is followed by what? When. Second checkpoint. Both correct. Hardly. In exam you will get hardly the teacher had. Hardly the teacher had. Wrong. Hardly had the teacher. Inversion. Yes or no? and hardly is followed by when. Two checkpoints. Similarly, scarcely had the plane. Correct. In exam, what you will get? Scarcely the plane had taken off. Wrong. Scarcely had the plane. And scarcely is followed by when. This is the second one. Pair you have to see, and this is correct here. No sooner is followed by than, first checkpoint. And since it is a negative word, then it is what? Inversion will be applied here. So no sooner had auxiliary verb than the chief minister's subject. So in a nutshell, we can say that any sentence beginning with negative words or phrases, in such case, inversion will be applied. Means helping verb will come first, then will come the subject. And second, also we have to see the correct pairing of the conjunction, whether the correct pair of conjunction has been used or not. Now this is again a very, very important rule. Rule number 56. Correlative pairs. Correlative pairs like not only but also, either or, neither nor, both and whether or. So they come in pair, they correlate to things. So that is why they are correlative pairs. When these correlative pairs are used in sentences, then you have to ensure what? Parallelism. They will follow this structure, parallelism structure. Means, suppose after not only comes gerund, then after but also again gerund will only come. Gerund only will come. After either suppose comes infinitive, then after or only infinitive will come, nothing else. Means pairing, parallelism, whatever comes before the first, the same parts of a speech or same thing will come after the second one. Let's see this example. She likes what? Swimming and to play. This is ing form, this is to infinitive, wrong. What should be? Same. Swimming and cycling. Correct? Parallelism. He is not only intelligent, you can see adjective. So after but also again you need adjective, kind, but also kind. My hobbies are reading books, joined with and, then to play chess, reading and to play, to infinitive, wrong. So what? Playing chess, reading books and playing chess, parallelism. Same here, neither he is honest nor hardworking. So the sentence beginning with what? Negative word. So inversion will be applied. So neither what? Is he. Inversion applied correctly here. Neither is he honest nor is he hardworking. So when correlative pairs are used in the sentences, then you have to ensure what? Parallelism, whether the sentence follows this parallelism structure or not. Many questions are asked based on this rule in exams. So very, very important rule. Now we'll switch over to the next topic, which is adjective. Errors in the uses of adjectives. Now this is rule number 57. A very, very important rule from the topic adjectives. What does the rule say? Let's see. Adjectives ending in IOR. You can see IOR, superior, inferior, senior, junior, posterior, anterior, exterior, preferable. Adjectives ending in IOR are followed by two not than. Remember, he is senior than me sounds correct, but grammatically wrong. He is senior to me. So let's understand this with example. Health is superior than wealth. Wrong. What is the right one? Health is superior to wealth. Why? Because IOR adjective followed by to. The phone is inferior than that one. This phone is inferior to that one is correct. He is senior than. Wrong. He is senior to. She is junior than. Than is wrong. Junior to. My appointment is prior than yours. Wrong. To yours. So adjectives ending in IOR are followed by what? To, not by than. Now rule number 58. Absolute adjectives. Absolute adjectives are the adjectives which are absolute in nature, extreme in nature, superlative in superlative form. They cannot be compared. Degrees of comparison will not apply on them. Absolute adjectives. Let us see. These are a few absolute adjectives. Unique, perfect, ideal, complete, extreme, full, empty, dead, absolute, impossible. In simple words, you understand impossible. This work is more impossible than that work. Impossible is impossible. What is more or less? My homework is more complete than his homework. No. If it is not complete, means incomplete. So where is the question of more or less complete? This circle is more round or rounder than that circle. No, if it is not round, means it is not round. It is oval, whatever. So they are absolute in nature. They are, extreme in nature. They cannot be compared. The painting is the most unique. Most is redundant. Why? Unique is absolute adjective. Most is not required. Unique is unique. Your answer is more perfect. More is not required here. Perfect is absolute adjective. Cannot be compared. Your answer is perfect. She is wearing very unique dress. Unique, extreme, superlative. Why to add extra adjective very? So she is wearing a unique dress is the right sentence. He is the most unique, most ideal. Ideal is superlative. Ideal is absolute adjective. Most ideal is wrong. So this is an ideal solution for us is the right sentence. As simple as that. Now, friends, this rule is again very, very important one. Rule number 59. First of all, you have to understand many is countable and much is uncountable. Means to say both are determiners. Many is used with countable nouns as an adjective and much is used with uncountable noun as an adjective or determiner. So many is countable and much is uncountable first. Superlative of many is most and superlative of much is most. What you have to understand here, very, very important. You can see these two sentences. See these two sentences. Most students passed the exam. Most of students, if I write here, most of students pass the exam. Of will be wrong here. Why? Of will only be used when before noun you have the, my, these, those, or possessive. Most of the students, of is correct here. Why? Because the students से पहले the है. Most of those colleges, correct. Why? Because those. So of without these, determiners will be wrong here. So to add of here, what you need these things: the, my, these, those, possessive, and all. So if I say most of students, wrong. What is the right one? Most of the students, most of these students, most of those students, most of my students. So before students, what you require? These adjectives, these determiners. Otherwise, of is wrong. Same applies here with much also. Most water, if I write here of, wrong. Why? Because to use of, what you need? The, this, my. You can see most of the water is right here. Why? Because after of you need the. Very simple but very tricky. You have to just keep this rule in mind for spotting errors. The next rule is again a very important one. Later, rule number 60. Later refers to time. Latter refers to what? Choice between two. When I say please come later, means please come after some time. Related to time. Ram and Shyam are good friends. The latter is more intelligent. The latter is more intelligent means Shyam. So next in the two, the second of the two things is latter. LATTER, एक T जो है बहुत ही important है. Candidates get confused between later and latter. Single T, time. Double T, second in two. Ram and Shyam are friends. The latter is more intelligent means Shyam is more intelligent. Talking about Shyam, the second of the two things or person. Later, latest. Latest means recent, related to time again. Latest movie, latest update, latest news, related to time. And latter, last. Last in the series. So you have to keep the differences in mind. Difference between later and latter. Again, latest and last. Later related to time, latter related to the second of the two things. See with example. He came later than expected. Time, yes or no? Tea and coffee, I choose the latter. What is the latter one? In two, what is the latter one? Second one, coffee. So latter here is for coffee. What is the latest news? Latest here is what? Recent news. This is my last warning in the series, in the sequence, last. So very simple but very tricky. So this is all for today's class. This is Arun Kumar signing off for today. See you in the next class. Thank you.